when I'm in my neighborhood, like I guess closer to my house, more the ground zero type neighborhood. If I'm passing people like on the sidewalk, like where you're walking right by them, I'll always try to say hi, just because it's kind of awkward if you don't. I'm a little bit more hesitant when it comes to women though, especially younger women, because I know how strange things are now, and how just a simple hello or a nod or a smile could be misinterpreted into something, you know, all the way up to assault. So I see this young lady coming. At least I think she's a young lady. At my age, like, everyone looks young, you know. So she's just about to get by me, and I go to say hello, but I'm not really confident in it, because sometimes you get energy. You get that, like, that Brie Larson kind of energy. You know, not like she's Brie Larson, she hates men or anything, but you just get that vibe, like, don't say anything to me, scum. Now, she may not be putting that up. I might be misinterpreting that myself. But I lost all my balls and confidence of saying hello. So when I get by her, what I usually do is I like kind of nod my head and then say hi, hello, good morning or something. It came out like, and like I was having a fucking aneurysm. The thing is, she did the same thing to me. Like, so we walked by each other, and it was just, it was the funniest shit, man. It was funny. Yeah, you probably had to be there for that, but it was good. I like giving money to people sometimes, like homeless people that, like, you know, do have an extra couple bucks, and I'm like, oh, should I give this guy some money? But the problem with here, and it is a problem, is that a lot of the guys will have a spot that they go to every day, and they're always going to be there. And if you give some people something one day, well, now you've already set the bar, and it's expected every day. And I've seen this go completely all the way into crazy town, whereas like it's turned into extortion. I mean, that's extreme, you know, but still, it's like you feel like you're obligated to now. Oh, so-and-so's out there. And I've fallen into that trap with some guys that every time I see them, I do give them some change or a couple dollars or something. There's a guy over by Longs. He's a cool guy. Like, you know, some of them I talk to, some of the guys out here, just to ask them what's going on, because they see everything. You know, they see everything that goes on. I said it before, people will do things in front of them that they won't do, like, in front of just people, because in a weird way they almost feel like they're invisible or something. Or, you know, you can carry a body through the alley if there's just a homeless guy out there. You don't care. So, and I don't know why that is. I think that society, because we live in a society, projected upon you that these people just don't matter. So it's okay to, you know, it's crazy, but that's kind of what, and people aren't trying to be evil when they adopt this mentality. It's just how it is, and it's kind of absorbed into their psyche in some way, or they picked it up from somewhere else. And you know, I've fallen prey to that too. Like, if I see a couple homeless guys standing around and I want to light up plant medication, you know, I just light up the plant medication. You know, because I figure, yeah, they're not going to say anything. I don't know if that ties into broken window theory at all. I think it is. It's some kind of thing with broken window theory. Broken window theory meaning if a building or a house has a broken window, it then, for some, in some way, it makes it seem okay to fuck around at that building or in front of the building, like whether it's, you know, act rowdy or do drugs or whatever. It encourages bad behavior, because the thinking is, well, this building's already fucked, no one's taking care of it, right? Broken window. So that's what that is. And it can be moved over to people too, like the concept, you know, like with myself, you know, people see, you know, me and all my tattoos and stuff, and they think I'm, you know, a jailbird or something, or a drug addict or something, and so they feel comfortable coming up to me and saying, "Hey man, you know I can get any of this, you know I can get any of that." I understand that. I totally understand that. You know, people look at me and must think like, that guy's awesome. You know what I mean? So I get it, but yeah, the broken window theory is a thing. I mean, I've seen it happen. Like in this neighborhood, I've seen it happen. Like places where it used to be a storefront or it used to be a business, and then when COVID, the lockdowns came, I've seen this happen a lot. You know, where areas that used to be, you know, vibrant, open, and people in there would now abandon and close, and then became like a hangout for like the droogs, you know. And that happens everywhere. It's not like just a Hawaii thing. It's an everywhere thing, you know. It's an interesting concept, and it does seem to have some sort of validity. How you doing? I think that's I think those are the Mormons. Those people that are set up around here. Yeah, I think that's what they are Mormons. I have that book, the Book of Mormon there. I flipped through it. I have a lot of different holy books from different religions. Just, I don't know, I collect them. That's an interesting one. You know, a lot of people out of hand, they're just like, yeah, they worship some guy. It's like, well, it's a little bit more complex than that, you know. Ultimately, in my opinion, all religions are kind of talking about the same stuff. We're all talking about the same stuff. It's a great divisionary tool to keep people from different regions locked in different pens. Religion itself is more like, let's create a situation where if someone feels like they want to learn about their divinity, well, we'll create a pen right for them, and we'll stand out in front of it and yell, "Oh, you want to know about God? Come in here. I'll tell you about God. You know, come in here. Let a pedophile in a dress explain God to you." You know, any would-be pious person, they want to corral them. You know, it's kind of muggy out here. Just in the same way, like mental health field, the clinicians are like the gatekeepers to keep you on the script, you know. If you start saying weird things or acting out in a certain way, they'll call that like they're not even acting out. It's usually just what you're saying. They'll call that having a break with reality, you know, or there's actually a name for that, a psychotic break, you know. So then they gotta get you back on script, you know, by giving you a script. Same kind of thing that every kind of important human experience or idea, they already have a system in place to bring you right into it and explain how it works to you. They'll take all the thinking out of it, and suddenly they impose themselves as the middleman between you and an experience that you should be able to navigate yourself. It's quite a trick, and they do it for everything. It's a little rainy right now, so I'm going to pack this up. Going to take a walk into Ross. Don't blame the teacher, blame the school.